Boys and girls from around the world. You know what time it is? We are live here from the Coliseum, the LA Coliseum, home of the Busch Clash. Got the last little bit of qualifying going down. A couple minutes left in that. Got a nice 14-car field for this little quarter mile, not necessarily bull ring, but basically Bowman Gray Stadium. Built inside the fabled LA Coliseum, home of the 19 whatever Olympics, like 80 something, I don't know. Home of the USC Trojans. Also home for a short while. It was home to your Super Bowl, defending Super Bowl champion LA Rams before they got their new home with the Chargers. Football stadium by day, and right now it is a racetrack by night. Took about 2 weeks to build this place. Cost like $1 million or something like that. And then they ripped it right back up and went right back to a football field. And I believe they do have a 3-year deal with the stadium, so we'll be seeing it again next year and the year after that. And who knows if it's going to hang around or not. It was a great debut for the next-gen cars, I think. That, great debut that turned out to be a disaster here in recent light. As kind of get a preview of the grid scrolling across your screen while we wait on last little bit of qualifying to wrap up. Chuck Phelps at 11th, William Griffith 12th. Yet to make a lap is, there it goes. There's checkered flag. Let's run through the grid. Oh, no, we got a short little warm-up session, and then we'll go to the grid. Get a good look at that number 45 Shotgun Motorsports machine driven by Jason Warren. That black and pink 13, that is correct. That is the man, the myth, the legend. That is Garrett Kinder, off work and able to join us for a showdown here at the Coliseum. Josh Oswald there. Colin Hofner. Should see a little more Nerf bar banging action like we did last week. Ran here Monday night in the street stocks. Had a 10-car field for that, and Daniel Pope absolutely walked away with it as per usual. I didn't have a great night. I looped it and looked like an idiot. I had to Austin Powers myself around to get back in the correct direction and went a lap down. Alrighty, that is the checkered flag on the warm-up. And we'll go ahead and pull up your starting lineup. I don't know why it went to that, but There we go. Teddy Hodgson on the pole. Lucas Leone outside of him. Garrett Kinder rolling off third in his triumphant return. Daniel Pope outside of him in fourth. Jason Warren fifth. Smoking Sam Wetstein rolling off in that sixth spot. Thomas Capuano seventh. Josh the Jet Oswald in eighth. John Pulio in ninth. Tyler Rice coming out, rounding out your top 10. Chuck Pegleg Phelps going to roll off in the 11th spot. The William the Griff Dozer going to roll off 12th. Aaron Johnson 13th. Colin Hofner 14th. And that is your 14-car field. Some 30-mile-an-hour pace speeds here. This car is basically a true oval. The corners are super tight, and the straightaways are bowed about like Chicagoland is, but on a significantly smaller scale. As you can see right here, get a good shot. Super tight corners. Here we are from the scoring tower. Lights in the pace car are off. Pace car is off. Kick the tires and light the fires. We are green flag racing. Pretty even start. Lucas Leone, a little bit of sliding there. Here's a good shot from the stands front row on the backstretch. And we're on the front stretch. Flag stand is a scissor lift. Green flag racing so far. 2 laps down. Garrett Kinder in the second spot. Got lucky with that inside starting position, able to keep or get around Pope. Leone having a rough start all the way back to fourth. Pope third. It's hard to find a camera angle that shows enough of what the heck is going on because there is a lot. And we have a caution. Looks like it shows Aaron Johnson. Oh. Not sure what's going to happen here. Oh, Griff locks it up on the inside, gets into Griff. Kind of parks it in the wall. Not a whole lot really happened. Griff kind of caught the wall. And that's going to put them a lap down. William Griffith trying to drive under some folks and make some moves. Not able to make that happen. Some nice action shots from the static cams that NASCAR put around this track. Capture some of the race in action. With Garrett Kinder in the field, we always will find his dynamic duo of a fan club. Ratchet Miller, Kevin Kinder in the chat already. Garrett Kinder's gonna have a tough restart ahead of him here, starting on the outside. Gonna have to really work for it to maintain that. As we rack them up 2 by 2 like we're leading them to the Noah's Ark. Hodges on the outside. Kinder second. Pope third. Leone in the fourth spot. Daniel Pope sitting in the catbird seat looking to capitalize and get back into that second position. Pace car is off. And we are green flag. Early jump from Hodgson. Kinder able to get down to the bottom and maintain that second position. Using every bit of the apron down there, trying to run the shortest line possible around the corners. Really hugging that inside wall, as it looks like it has single filed out here mostly throughout the field. Hear those tires on the rumble strips. And another caution. Sam Wetstein looks like having some issues. Take a peek-see. Colin Hofner. Oh, looks like he started to lose it there, and Hofner had nowhere to go but tagging. Yep, just goosed the juice a little too early, and around she went. Hofner having nowhere to go. Sustaining a little bit of damage there on the back end of that machine, but not too terrible. $14 complete of the 125. Guys kind of still got those early race jitters. It's starting to calm down a little bit as they are single filing out pretty quick here. Take a peek here from the Goodyear blimp. Really kind of gives you an idea of how egg-shaped this place really is. How bowed out the straightaways are. I'm not sure if we can really call them straightaways. And then how tight these corners are. This place is built to house football and track and field events during the Olympics. And whatever year that was. Not necessarily a racetrack, but they did a fantastic job of putting a racetrack in here. As we got them racked up once again. Hodgson, Kinder, Pope, Leone, your top four. Jason Warren sitting fifth as we go green flag racing yet again on lap 17. Pope with a little bit of a better jump on that restart. That's going to leave Garrett Kinder hanging out high and dry. Gets a good drive off the corner, is able to clear Pope and secure his spot on the inside line. Daniel Pope incredibly fast here, as he was showing us on Monday night. Oh, and Griff is around again. Not a good night for the 12 machine so far. Suffers the same fate as before. Scrubbing the wall, and Aaron Johnson helps him around. $22 of the 125 complete. We're just getting started. It's going to get hot here in a minute. Here in the late stages of this race, we're going to probably see a lot more bumpers being fed and feelings getting hurt. Counting down the pace laps as we're sitting here in the front row on the front stretch, and we'll hear a little bit. Yeah, now we're going to switch to the front stretch. Front row in the stands, kind of get an action shot of what it be like to be here in person. Be cool to see them bring, well, the tracks here bring in other series like some of these, like the Tour mods and the Super Late models. Be cool to see them bring them in here in real life, get some more use of the track before they rip it up. Similar to like what they did with North Wilkesboro this August. Run some support classes every night. But it is in California, and they hate all things fun and having to do with horsepower, so I don't see that happening. Lights are off on the pace car, lap 25. Teddy Hodgson with a fantastic launch. Garrett Kinder able to react a little bit better. Going to drive underneath the 55. He's got a tire on him. Outbreaks him into 3 and 4. New leader, number 13. Flexing his muscle. Let him know what everybody is missing out on as we have another caution. Aaron Johnson, William Griffith involved. We'll slow her down. Not yet. Oh, bounces off Chuck Feltz. William Griffith just tags a little bit of net code. John Polio back into the back end of the 12 machine. Not able to check up in time. That might have been a little bit of a net code issue. It's Capuano down there with Chuck Feltz banging Nerf bars. Yeah, that's a big old net code. Cost Aaron Johnson significant right front damage. Big muscle move out of the 13 to take the lead there just before the caution. Let's see if he can hold off. There's 4, 5, 6 definite threats. Sam Letstein back there, dark horse to get up there and challenge, but these 6 behind him are hot to trot. They are quite the wheelmen, you should say. Hodgson, I think, holds the record for most consecutive second-place finishes for the Thunderstruck Super Series itself. Daniel Pope with a win on the season. Leon has been up there inside the top 3 on multiple occasions. Josh Oswald, a multi-time series champion. Jason Warren, also a threat. Pace car is off. Kinder's going to hold him, got him. Ooh, contact between Leo. Oh, Kinder is shipped. Somebody call FedEx because that kid was mailed. Let's watch that one back in slow motion. A little bit of contact, a little bit of wiggle. They're out of. All right, here we go. Pope comes up a little bit. Tags the 1. 1 is all over the place. Kinder backs up the corner a little bit. Leon does not. And just airmails Kinder. Backs into the wall tough. Hofner sent around by Sam checking up. in the checkup, I guess. That was big. That man is hot. I believe Kinder is going to retain the second place position after that. Not sure what transpired as far as administration goes. Oop, nope. They are technically wave around cars. Tyler Rice off, 6 laps down. May have had some connection issues. As this shows scoring shows Daniel Pope in the lead. So yeah, it's going away. I believe Pope is going to pit. May have taken some damage in that. So that's going to move Josh Oswald to the point man. As there they go, Hofner and Kinder waved around. That's going to move Sam Wetstein to the 3rd spot. Chuck Phelps to 4th. Thomas Capuano in 6th. And we are back green flag racing. Sam Wetstein kind of checked up. Chuck Phelps there. A little bit of a accordion effect there into 1 and 2. Josh Oswald's going to put a little bit of a gap there. These two, I believe, probably run the same setup with Velocity Motorsports. 39 complete. As I hear some more banging and bending. Sam Wetstein around, it's telling me. So let's see what happened to old Smoking Sam. Capuano getting super close to his back bumper, and Sam does the same thing he did earlier and just gives a little too much pepper a little too early and does some significant damage to that machine as it is smoking. Aaron Johnson getting a wave around there in the 14 machine. .42 complete, coming up on halfway, about 20 laps away from the halfway point. And it's gotten spicy. Josh Oswald still your point man, up 7 positions from where he started. Made quite the charge. Really kind of fell into it with Hodgson, Leone, Pope, Kinder pile up. Josh Oswald kind of lucked into it. But don't ever give Torsten the mouth, I guess. Lights of the pace car are off. It is Oswald, Warren, Capuano, Hodgson, your top 4. Leone in 5th. Chuck Phelps in the 6th spot. Pace car's off, and we are going to rocket off for yet another green flag run. Capuano able to shut the door and keep Jason Warren on the high side. Warren, no drive off the corner on the high side. Going to drive it in a little bit deeper to get door to door with him. Not able to get anything done there as they are still door to door. Warren hanging tough on the outside, not able. He's still there, but Leone's going to close the gap, and that's going to cost him another position. Leon and Warren door to door into 1 and 2 onto the backstretch. Leon's going to clear him. That's going to let Warren stop the bleeding in fourth as we have more banging. Aaron Johnson, John Polio, Tyler Rice involved. Polio running Johnson into the wall. And Aaron Johnson just ships him. Tempers are flaring, folks. Are you not entertained? I don't know if we have any more cautions, Ratcha. I'm going to run out of stuff to talk about. I didn't expect to use my "Are you not entertained" bit on lap 49, but I will recycle that joke again. Garrett Kendra went down pit lane, maybe took a fast repair or got some damage fixed. Most likely took a fast repair. But it is Oswald, Capuano, Leon, Warren, your top four. Hodgson in the 5th spot. Hofner up into 6th. Pope 7th. Chuck Pegleg Feltz in 8th. Sam Wetstein in 9th. John Polio 10th. Garrett Kinder in the 11th spot. Tyler Rice out here 6 laps down in the 13th spot. As the lights in the pace car are off, and we're going to go green flag racing yet again. Go ahead and put in the chat how many cautions you think we're going to have, and well, I'll have Garrett relay the message because I kind of lost count after like the first 4. Pace car's off. Capuano trying to get the jump. Oswald's going to hold him. Capuano with a good start, but not good enough to secure the lead. And we got another one. Off into turn 1. Caught out of the corner of my eye. Polio underpowered. Oh, Kinder ships Sam Wetstein and causes a stack up there. No fault of his own, just kind of long for the ride. Sam on the brakes earlier than I believe Garrett Kinder expected there. Close quarters combat here in the Coliseum. Ratchet, I'm not sure what the caution record is, but we're going to set it. All right, we're going to steal the man behind the curtain, Aaron Ward, race control head honcho. What's the caution count at right now? Do you know?
I actually have not been keeping count of the cautions. There's been too many to count.
The folks in the chat are wanting to know, what's the caution record for the league? Do you have that?
Nah, I'm sorry. I'd have to go back and comb through statistics, figure that out. I'd say it's somewhere around 13.
I think you can probably skip the combing because I think we're gonna beat it. But I'll put you back in the airstrike command center.
All right.
Aaron Ward, a pillar member of the Thunderstruck League in itself. Has done race control for the Tour Mods for several seasons now. Track photographer at South Bend Speedway, Rockford Speedway up there in northern Illinois, northern Indiana. Pace car's off yet again. Oswald gets the jump. Capuano able to tuck in close. Leon, a little bit of a accordion effect there with Hodgson and Hofner. Leon on the high side. Warren shuffled to the top. Jason Warren in the 5th spot, looking to stop the bleeding, get back down to the bottom. As you get shuffled to the top, you are going nowhere but backwards. Hofner dives it in underneath, looking to get back to the back bumper of the 55. Daniel Pope there waiting in the wings, looking to capitalize and steal a spot from Jason Warren. Hofner and Warren banging Nerf bars. Here we are, lap 62. We got cross sticks and Barney on the scissor lift as we throw the caution. Capuano around. Oh. Pulled on the pepper. Give her a little too much pepper, a little too early. Back tires broke loose, and around he went. It's pretty easy to jump the gun here. Trying to get the best drive off in the corners. It's not exactly the easiest thing to get done. See who else we can talk to. Hey, Garrett Kinder's Alex in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Alex?
Well, we're out here setting caution lap records here in the Thunderstruck Super Series. You had a great jump there in the early stages, got a great lead, and then was absolutely shipped through FedEx off into 1. Driving back through the field in 7th. How's the car? Still beat up?
Now car feels pretty good. Came down, got a fast repair, got into Sam and sent him into 1 as well. So took an EOL, just trying to work way back up, slow and methodical, and try and get this thing taken care of. I'd like to get back up, get in the top 5. Man, it's the first race I've raced in these this season, so just looking for a good finish.
Yep, your fan club is in full force in the chat. They are pulling for you.
Well, that's outstanding. Love to see it.
Yeah, Ratchet was ready to drive wherever and whoop some ass for you. Best of luck with you, and get that thing back in 3rd.
Tenfold.
That is the man, the myth, the legend, Garrett Kinder there. Number 13 on the track, number 1 in your hearts. Oh, watching the pace car off. We're going to go single file here. Aaron Ward has had enough. Going to put the clamp on him. Enough of the games, he says. Hofner up 10 spots in the 4th spot. Josh Oswald up 7 on the point. This single file start should get everybody kind of calmed down, spaced out. We own to the back bumper of Oswald. Oh, we got one climbing the wall. That's Colin Hofner climbing the wall there. Here's some more beating, banging, tagging the wall. I'll shut up and let these motors scream for you. No, I won't, because we're wrecking. Looks like Chuck Phelps, Tyler Rice, William Griffith involved in this one. William Griffith tags the back of the 7 there. Oh, the 7 sends Chuck around, gets back into him, straightens back out. Not sure if that was a caution or not, but yeah, it looks like that was the caution. Oswald's still your point man. Lucas Leone in second. Teddy Hodgson in that third spot. Teddy Hodgson, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Had a great put her on the point in qualifying, and hasn't been able to get back to that position since. .75 complete, just 50 to go. Doesn't seem like much, but when they're clicking off 12-second laps under green flag, it does not take long for that lap counter to absolutely just disappear. But this race is brought to you by Bubba's Tire Barn. They're expanding into slightly used race car parts, with this being the inaugural race. Get you some slightly used, maybe a little bit bent tour mod parts. Race used, of course, at the Coliseum here. Goes well with his used tires. If we get any more cautions, I'm going to have to go refill my adult beverage, because we're getting a little low. Lights in the pace car off. We're still going to be single file. The kids can't be trusted. Green flag is back out. We'll check out the blimp cam. Everybody's, well, you can fit the whole track almost in one camera. Hodgson looking underneath Leone there, not able to get it done. A little bit of bobble out of the one machine. Hodgson was there to capitalize, not quite able to capitalize enough. Look how red hot those rotors are on that one machine. Using a lot of brake. All four corners of that car are red hot. Everybody's using every little bit of that apron down there, all over the rumble strips. A little bit of contact between the 1 and the 17 there, looks like. The 1 getting a little bit more of a run off the corner. Try this again. Alrighty, that's enough of that. Leone is using up the back bumper of Josh Oswald, bump drafting through the corners. 86 complete of 125. Josh Oswald been up front for quite a while. Doesn't give me specs on how long he's been up front. Leone looks like he's leaving that inside open on corner exit every once in a while. Hodgson not close enough to capitalize. Leone pushing Oswald through the corner yet again. Leone must be faster on exit than the 17 machine, but of course can't really do much with it. Leone apexing in just a little bit later than the 17, giving himself a little bit better run. But with Oswald having the bottom, it is easy to defend that run. 91 down. Just clicking them off in rapid succession. We got the lap car coming up. Not sure who that was. Looks like Sam Wetstein. The leader's coming up on Wetstein. Leone looking on the inside, not close enough to do anything. Oswald able to pull away on exit. Leone looks to be faster. Leone is faster. Not by much, but enough to make a difference. 67 from Oswald that time around, and Leone did not update. Or 75 from Leone and a 79 from Oswald, as Sam Wetstein going a lap down there. Chuck Phelps the next one, 96 complete. Chuck Phelps going to move up to the high side here, let the leaders on by. Knock on wood, we have gone 20 green flag laps, and my dogs think I'm somebody knocking at the door. Didn't think that bit through. Single file throughout the field, not much to really report on. Hell of a battle up here up front. 26 remain. Oswald in second. Oswald leading. Leone second. Hodgson in the third spot. Colin Hofner back all over the back bumper here of teammate. Colin Hofner all over the back bumper of his teammate there. Hodgson. Jason Warren in fifth. Daniel Pope in sixth. Garrett Kinder up into seventh. Not able to make much of a charge. Kind of stalled out there. May have a little bit of a tweaked race car. Thomas Capuano in the 8th spot. Chuck Phelps 9th. Sam Wetstein in the 10th spot. Tyler Rice out here clicking off laps in the 11th spot. William Griffith, same as him, in 12th. Several laps down, just clicking off laps, having a grand old time. $20 to go for Josh Oswald to defend off Lucas Leone here. Leone eventually probably going to get impatient. That front bumper has already bent. It's already been in the back of the 17 a few times. We are under a yellow flag. William Griffith nosed into the wall there. Let's see what happened to the dozer. He's driving it like it's a... Oh, Capuano has issues. Let's see what happened to Capuano here. Oh, steps out, climbs the wall. Does 50-50 grind. Bounces off the wall. Puts it up on its side. Here comes William Griffith. Nowhere to go. Sliding into him. Tough break for the 12 machine. Chuck Phelps getting a wave around, getting back on the lead lap. Gonna go green here with about 16 to go. Chris Reese, I believe the Chrome Horn is they're about to be out in full force here with about 10 to go. Gonna see some elbows up gladiator racing. Lights in the pace car off. We're going to go green with 14 on the regularly scheduled distance. Could have some extracurricular activities at this going rate. Could have some green light checkers. Let's hop inside this one machine for the restart. Right there on the back bumper of the 17. There he is, giving him the chrome horn, giving him the business. Kind of late. Apex gets in the back of him yet again. Top inside the 17 machine. 13 to go, 12 to go. Josh Oswald unaffected by the attacks from the one. 12 remain. Here comes Leon again to the back bumper of the 17. Not quite able to get to it. Josh Oswald still hanging tough, holding off a hard charging one machine. Leon backs off because he knows it's going to move him. Slams the door on the 55. Here comes Hofner in the back of the 55. That's going to move Hofner into the third. Not quite able to secure the pass. We're going to have to go to the tower cam so we can see a little bit more what the heck is going on, because it is getting rowdy. 9 to go. Leon, bump and run Oswald. Oswald's going to use the Nerf bars, kind of hang him, push him down there. Oh, he shipped again. Oswald's dirt tracking it, holding on to the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, are you not entertained? 8 to go, and it's an all-out brawl. Leon not able to rattle Oswald's cage. Oswald having none of that. Oswald turned that tour mod into a UMP mod for a quarter and got that thing back underneath him. Just 6 laps remaining out of 3 and 4. 5 to go. Oh, nope. That was 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. Just a handful of laps. 5 in the air from Barney. Josh Oswald stretching a gap over Leon, saving tires and turning on the jets. Leon not able to close the gap. Oswald managing a fantastic race. Able to set the pace and save the tires as Leon was back there burning them off, trying to get around them. Just 2 laps remaining. Popsicle sticks in the air. Off onto the backstretch we go. Leon back to his bumper. Leon making a last-ditch charge. White flag in the air. Leon's going to bump him. Oswald's not going to let it happen. Leon drives it in. Pounds the bumper. It's a drag race. It's a drag race. Josh Oswald with the victory. 7/100ths the distance. Josh Oswald able to hang on to it there after a late race charge from the one machine. Tyler Rice coming to congratulate Sam Wetstein with a congratulatory flip him. All right, somebody flip him back. Oh, here comes Garrett Kinder and sends him to the moon. Let's take it back. Let's watch that one again. Gets a good bump on him there, not able to capitalize. Off into 3 and 4, slow-mo. Leon just ships it in there. Gets Oswald off the bottom. Oswald just got her pinned. Come back on your shield or with it. Half a car the distance to beat. All right, let's pull up your feature results. That absolute barn burner. Teddy, Josh Oswald, your winner in quite the exciting fashion. Lucas Leone in second. Teddy Hodgson in third. Colin Hofner fourth. Jason Warren fifth. All right, we got Teddy Hodgson in the chat ready. Teddy, it's Alex in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Had a fantastic piece to start the race. Once he got pushed out of the lead, he really couldn't quite recover, but a lot of fast cars. Got a little sketchy there in the middle, and sitting in the catbird seat to end it. Go ahead and take us through your race.
Yeah, just unfortunately wasn't fast enough today. Yeah, we worked really hard on the setup, all the boys at Dixon Cider Performance, but I don't know, just wasn't enough today, at least for me. I was just way too tight. I don't know. I just don't like the Coliseum being on the schedule. It's just, it doesn't produce good racing. You got to beat people out of the way, and you know, I don't know. I'm just pissed off that we got to come here. I'm not mad about the racing and what happened. You know, it is what it is. But just the Coliseum being on the schedule, I don't enjoy it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's just like Bowman Gray. It's the madhouse. Made for some entertainment for the fans, but I can see where it is rough in the car.
Yeah, it's just a different style of racing. You know, I'm not used to that, and just, you know, I'm a clean racer. I like to pass people clean, give people respect. But when you gotta use the bumper and nerf them out of the way, it's just, you know, it sucks. It really does. It you know, not the fastest car always doesn't win. So you know, I just gotta thank all my guys at DCP. You know, Ryan puts a ton of hours into these setups every day working on these things. Lucas and Colin for being on board. Just Monterey Fuel, Gator Sport Fishing, Business Time Motorsports, JG Pool and Drywall, and just you know, we'll get them next week. You know, we're working on our piece for the bull ring, so you know, we'll be there.
Bull ring's gonna be another close quarters tight track, not quite as tight as this, but gonna produce some good racing. Best of luck next week, and we'll see you next week.
Yep, thanks.
Already got second place finisher Lucas Leone. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Quite an exciting finish there to that one. I was anticipating the chrome horn and made for some great racing. Came down to a drag race settled by 6/100ths of a second. Go ahead and take us through your race.
Yeah, you know, we just you know, came into this, had a really good piece. You know, a lot of confidence coming into it. You obviously started up front there between me, Teddy, and Colin. And then on that one restart, I'm not quite sure what Pope was thinking, but he was getting throttle happy, and that killed all of us. But made a really good comeback there, and yeah, overall really good race. You know, between me and Josh. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it hurts a little bit to get second, but I'll take it.
Yeah, second sucks. First loser. Next week we head to the bull ring there in Las Vegas, Nevada. How are you feeling about that track? Another small one, another close quarters.
Yeah, we'll be. I think we'll be all right. All the Dixon Cider boys, you know, we seem to, you know, find some good success here on these tight little bull ring tracks. So, you know, we'll work on it, and yeah, I'm sure we'll come with something.
Already got any sponsors you'd like to thank real quick?
Yeah, I just got to thank everybody at Dixon Cider Performance, Teddy, Ryan, Colin, All worked hard on this one this week. It sucks Ryan couldn't run with us because he's over in Martinsville playing with real race cars. But
Oh, that's
yeah,
terrible. Terrible luck
yeah.
for him. Sounds like a terrible
Yeah,
way to
right.
miss a race.
Yeah, but yeah, we came with a really good setup, and we all had a lot of input for this one. So yeah, Fence Line Films, Associated Benefits, Leone Financial, just everyone who makes this as good as it is. Thunderstruck, everybody.
Alrighty, we'll see you next week in Vegas. Alrighty, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? The man, the myth, the legend, Josh the Jet Oswald, hanging on to a nail biter of a finish. Go ahead and take us through what you saw the winch of that 17 machine.
Mayhem. Mayhem till I got out front, and then it was guard that bottom. I knew I had a better drive off than most, so I knew even if someone got underneath me there coming out of the corner, late, I could out drag race them to the next corner. But really, really important to hit that mark and hit that corner entry to be able to hug that bottom. If you gave up half a car on the bottom tonight, you were a goner.
Yeah, kind of not saying you lucked into it, but you were definitely the right place, right time when Garrett Kinder was next day air freighted through FedEx off into one there in the middle stages, and then kind of set sail from there. Next week's the Bull Ring. How you feeling about the duel in the desert?
Bull Ring's another good track for me. Should have a solid run. I'm just focused on tonight. It's been a minute. Glad to get back in the victory lane with the modifieds. I think I only won one race last season, I think I got shut out last season. So,
back in victory lane after 17 straight Tour Mod champions.
Yeah. No, yeah. We're close for the championship last season. Lost it to another number 17, AJ Rogers. Good guy and teammate. We had a good battle last season. And keep myself in the mix this season. I noticed point leader was missing tonight. Not sure. Hope everything's all right with him.
Lucas said he is in Martinsville playing with real race cars.
Oh, well, that's always more fun.
Poor guy.
Yeah, poor him.
Alrighty. Got any sponsors you'd like to thank real quick before we get out of here?
Absolutely. Thank you for taking care of the broadcast. Superior Performance Motorsports, Velocity Motorsports, Jet Designs, Big Freak Coolers. If you don't have one, get yourself one. Sure you can pull Kinder in here for the actual tagline. And just
cold
friends
stuff,
and family
cold, hot stuff, hot, longer, and cheaper than anybody else.
And friends and family that cheer me on, and as always, a shout out to the Magic Man, Magic Mike.
Alrighty. All right, best of luck next week. Hopefully we'll see you next week. Alrighty. That was quite the finish there. Quite the race throughout the field. Lots of bent parts and hurt feelings. But announcer guy, my name is Alex Veith. I'll be doing the Wednesday nights here until Eddie decides he wants to take back over and let me race again. I'll be here every Wednesday night with the same excitement, same enthusiasm. Feel free to hop back in, even if your boy Garrett isn't racing, because I know he's watching at work as well. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. We'll be back same time, same place, same network, checking in from Las Vegas, Nevada. And as always, as a wise man once said, Seacrest out.